Cimoooooooo!
Welcome to Tech Tuesday, a weekly series where we discuss some awesome tech cards as well as help make you a better player. This week's card is Puppet Plant, a really cool card that's going to help make a puppet out of your opponent and put you on the road to victory. Puppet Plant is a level 3 Earth plant type monster with 1000 attack and defense. And the effect is that you can discard it from your hand to the graveyard to target one warrior or spellcaster type monster that your opponent controls and take control of that target until the end phase. And what's really cool about this is that there's no stipulation or anything. I mean, you can attack with it, you can tribute it, you can do basically whatever you want with it until the end of that turn. So that's what makes this card really powerful. Now, why is this card a good tech card? Well, let's take a look at some of the best decks of the format and see how we can best use Puppet Plant to our advantage. So let's kick things off with Necros. Now, Necros are predominantly warrior and spellcaster type monsters. I mean, if you look at it, Valk, Gungnir, and Unicorn are all spellcasters, and then Trish, Brio, and Clausulus are all warriors. So what's really cool is just like, imagine using this to take control of an opposing Necros player's Valk. Then you can use its effect to draw a couple cards, swing for 2900, and then at that point you can do whatever the hell else you want with it until the end of the turn. Now, Puppet Plant is also really good against Burning Abyss because you can use it to take control of Burning Abyss's best monsters, being Dante, who's a warrior, and Virgil and DOWNERD Magician, who are spellcasters. And just imagine that, if you're playing the mirror match, you can take a Dante, use its effect to mill 3 and possibly just get even more pluses off that, swing for 25, and then in main phase 2, overlay your own DOWNERD Magician on top of it so your opponent doesn't get it back. And look at Shaddolls. I mean, the entire deck is pretty much spellcasters. The whole main core lineup of monsters are spellcasters. Mathematician's a spellcaster. The clowns are all spellcasters. And then some of their best boss monsters are as well. I mean, Winda's a spellcaster. Trapeze Magician is a spellcaster. Just think about that. You can take your opponent's Trapeze Magician and basically OTK them that turn if you so chose. And just imagine the look on your opponent's face if you use your Puppet Plant to take control of their BLS. Because if you do, not only are you going to be able to get 2 attacks in potentially, or banish anything on the field that you don't want to be there, but they are going to be the saltiest player you have ever seen. But who the fuck cares? Because Puppet Plant is just that good of a card. Puppet Plant's also really good against decks like Satellar Knights and Hero because both of those decks are pretty much all warrior types, and even if you use their monsters for something like a simple rank 4 Xyz play, that's perfectly fine because you're going to be getting something really good out of it and they're going to be losing one of their resources. And lastly, there are so many good extra deck monsters that you can steal with Puppet Plant that it makes it just that much better of a card. You can take something like Goyo Guardian, you can take something like Excalibur or GAGAGA COWBOY. You can take your opponent's Big Eye and then detach a material that take another one of their monsters, and that's going to permanently stay in your control, and then they're going to get the Big Eye back with no material and a lost monster. Like, that is just nuts. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Puppet Plant. I mean, Puppet Plant's just one of those cards that seems to always find a place in the meta every once in a while. Even in players' side decks, you'll see it just pop up every now and then. And it's just really cool because it might be a more specific mind control or enemy controller, but the fact that you have basically free range to do whatever you want with the stolen monster makes it really appealing in my eyes. Thank you all so much for watching the video. We'll see you next week.
Cimoooooooo!